Babylon, a biblical tale of pride, power, and prophecy. This is a divine warning. In the heart of ancient Mesopotamia was a city so magnificent, so powerful, that its name became synonymous with splendor and sin. Babylon. But behind the towering ziggurats and golden gates lay a story the Bible never forgot, a sobering tale of pride, prophecy, and the power of the living God. Babylon in the Bible wasn't just a city, it was a symbol of rebellion against God, a beacon of man's arrogance, a place where kingdoms rose in defiance and fell under divine judgment. The glory that deceived, Babylon's grandeur was unmatched. Under the rule of King Nebuchadnezzar, the city reached its peak. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, swayed with exotic beauty. Walls thick enough to race chariots around the city, riches beyond measure. But none of it could protect Babylon from what was coming. In Daniel 4, Nebuchadnezzar walks through his palace and declares, "Is not this the great Babylon I have built by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty?" Words soaked in pride. But even as the king boasted, God was already at work humbling him. The dream that shook a king. God sent a prophetic dream, a warning, a towering tree cut down, a king driven to madness, living like a beast. The message was clear. Those who walk in pride, he is able to humble. And just as foretold, Nebuchadnezzar lost his mind, crawling on all fours in the fields, his nails like claws, his hair like feathers, until, in a moment of brokenness, he lifted his eyes to heaven and praised the Most High God. Babylon's greatest king had been brought to his knees by the one true king. The writing on the wall, Babylon didn't learn. Years later, King Belshazzar, drunk with wine and arrogance, dared to mock God by drinking from the sacred vessels stolen from the Jerusalem temple. In that very moment, a hand appeared and wrote words of judgment on the wall. Mene, Tekel, Upharsin, you have been weighed in the balances and found wanting. That night, the unthinkable happened. Babylon fell. The impenetrable city was conquered without a fight. The once mighty empire crumbled, just as the prophets Isaiah and Jeremiah had declared. The prophetic warning for today. Babylon is a warning. In Revelation, Babylon rises again, this time as a symbol of spiritual corruption, false religion, and worldly seduction. Fallen is Babylon the Great, cries the angel in Revelation 18, signaling a final judgment on the systems that exalt self over God. What does Babylon mean for us? Babylon teaches us this: no empire, no economy, no leader, no nation is greater than God. Every kingdom built on pride will fall. Every throne raised in rebellion will be brought low. But those who humble themselves before the Lord, they will be lifted up. Babylon was real. Babylon was warned. Babylon fell, and so will every Babylon that stands against the will of God.